Hey, my name is Aaron Jennings with Scalability, and this is Freedom Fridays, where we teach you to take what God gave you, actually turn it into a scalable business so that you can multiply the message God gave you without denying the ministry He gave you. Now, I believe God created for 6 days, and then He set everything on autopilot so He could spend the rest of eternity in relationship with us. And then I look at it and I say, how could we model that in our businesses? By leveraging technology to advance God's kingdom. And so we leverage technology called scalability. We teach people how to build systems, do strategy inside their business, automate text, automate emails, things like that, so that you're not running around just doing tech stuff inside the business, and you can actually have a business, grow a business, and still be able to spend time in relationship with people and in relationship with God. So every Friday, I do Freedom Fridays. And if you're an active subscriber of Scalability, you get to join these calls for free and ask your questions so we can help you with the strategy behind the software. We have 24/7, 365 live chat support inside the software for tech questions. We've got over 150 training videos built into the software, so you can pretty much look up and learn anything you want. But then there's always an element of, how do I take all of this fancy tech stuff and make it work with my message, with my program, with my course? How do I actually implement this in my life, in my business, so that I can move forward with what I'm doing and not spend all of your time in the tech? And that's where we brought in Freedom Fridays. I've been coaching companies one-on-one for the past 5 years, building systems and streamlining business. And so when we launched the software, we wanted to make sure that everybody had access to that same kind of coaching and help without the high ticket price of going one-on-one. And so we deliver that through Freedom Fridays. If you're not already a subscriber, just go to fastscalability.com. You can sign up for a 14-day free trial, and immediately during your trial, you'll get access to these calls, as well as the software and an onboarding one-on-one with me and everything else. So every Friday, these are actually live Q&As. I'll typically teach about something if there's time, or if excuse me, if nobody shows up. But these are live Q&A. So we're actually going to bring some people in that are actively using the software, waiting in the waiting room, and we'll just dig straight into Q&A and help get everybody moving forward. Good morning. Good morning. I see you guys joining. Crystal, Mindy. Give them a second to get inside here. Go ahead and unmute if you got any questions. How can I serve you guys this week? Crystal, you ready? You have any questions this week? Gonna catch us up? You're muted. We're working on it.
Yeah, we're working on it.
There we go.
Wow.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Fantastical.
Yay.
So tell us about your thing. Give us your elevator pitch so we know what you're doing,
Okay.
and then catch me up, like where you're at, and then if you got any questions, how I can serve you.
Okay. I have a community called Label Breakers where we help people see themselves as the creator sees them and to break off all the negativity that the world has put on them so that they can live in purpose, on purpose, and with the one who is their purpose. Inside that, you have helped me build the community at labelbreakers.com where people can come get the book, come join. So in that, I have my first paid subscriber finally.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Now we have proof that it works.
Yeah. So so it's been the second week since I launched like interacting with people. So this past week, the first week is just me coming in there. The second week she came on and we got to discuss. We didn't actually like do the recordings and all that yet. It was kind of like a
Mm-hmm.
private thing since she's like the only one. But we talked about that. And so that was good. A couple month or so back, we tried to do our first in-person retreat and we launched it quickly. So we only had a couple weeks of like letting people know, but
Mm-hmm.
we did have nobody that was able to come for the whole weekend, but we did have um, me and my mom went ahead because she's the one that's doing it with me, went ahead and
Hmm.
acted like we were going to do the whole event. We just did and did a practice run and had some people jump in on certain parts of it with us. That was really good. So we're having our next live one in September. So
Cool.
um, I need to go in and work on that funnel and change the info and that kind of stuff. So kind of and that is I cloned yours for mine to add to it. And we did the slash live event thing, with it
Hmm.
and label breakers. But I do need like some help with like adding more where we can put more pictures and testimonials in there because I'm not so good at adding the extra pieces in without messing stuff up.
Just takes the
So
practice. Well,
that's
remember we cloned the page, right?
we
We
did,
cloned the
yeah.
page so
I
you had
cloned the page.
a practice one. Get in
Yes.
there, and it's always going to be add a section. I always add a full width section, and then
Okay.
add a row, which is the blue box, and it can be 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, right? You can make it however many things you want side by side. And then you just add your elements in there. Primarily, like that's all you do. So if you have like a row of pictures or a description, you want to add more pictures underneath it, and you like the style of the ones that are there, just clone that entire section and it'll drop it right below it. And then you can swap out the pictures and you'll have more pictures.
I'll go mess with an extra one since I already have the elements set up too
Yep.
and practice on that. But so that's been going good. Label Breakers podcast had some amazing guest speakers on there that are
Hmm.
like big time and big time in my life, but also big time through some circles that God's brought. So that's been awesome. So things are progressing and going and moving.
Good.
So it's been exciting. Yeah.
Good. Well, some advice for your next event. Okay. Because you said you launched it quick and then only got a few people, that kind of a deal. The longer runway you can give it, the better shot you have at getting people to it.
Right.
So if you look at like movies that are going to release, they'll start talking about a movie coming a year in advance, right? They're taking an entire year to build the hype around this movie so that when it releases in the box office, everybody shows up and they immediately get as much money as possible back because then it starts to trail off, right? So it's the same thing. If we throw together offers quick and we throw them up quick without having time to let people know about them, then they have a tendency you're just gonna have less of an audience there, right? Unless you're really popular or something like that. I mean, if you've got millions of people in an audience, you can throw up something and be like, tomorrow I'm doing a workshop and everybody will come. But in smaller audiences and at the beginning, it's really a runway and talking about it. So you said you're doing the next one in September. We're
Mhm.
in June. Gives you what, 2.5, 3 months?
Mhm.
I would be talking about it. I would be trying to get on other people's audiences, right? Do interviews with other people talking about the event and
Yeah.
stuff like that and how it's going to be good for them. That way it's kind of you got 2.5 months. Because if not, you'll blink and it'll be
It's
like September 1, you'll be like, we should let people know about this. Oh man. And you waste 2 months leading up to it.
yeah.
So just like keep that in mind because we all know the time goes super fast.
Yeah. That's
So
why I came on here today just to have you help me because yeah, we want to get it changed and we start, like you said, start talking about it and sharing it around. So thank you for that confirmation to do it.
just get after it. Get after it. Do it. I
Yeah.
read, I do the Proverbs of the day, and this morning in Proverbs there was, I forget which one it was, but there was one of the verses that basically said, don't talk about it, actually do the work. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna need a reminder of that every day.
Right.
Cool. Well, Mindy,
So
how's your stuff going? How can I serve you? You're on mute. There we go.
To know that by now. It's going okay. How are you doing?
Good. Keep just letting the weeks tick by. Turn around. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday.
I know, right? Well,
Yep.
I didn't really have any specific questions. I think I was kind of just looking for inspiration because it's just, I've lost moment. I need to regain momentum and, I've lost quite a few people, not a lot, but let's see, maybe five.
Hmm.
I still have like 40. Well, I have 45 in the group, but four of them are free.
Yeah.
But half of the realtors in this country, in this part of our country, have not sold a house yet this year. So $97 a month to them is a lot. So that's the reason why some of them
Right.
cancel. And then the other ones now are busy with summer. So they're like, well, can I freeze it? Can I put it on hold and I'll come back? I'm like, no, you can't freeze it. So I don't know. I just feel like I'm
You just
kind
have
of,
to cancel it and restart it. Um, so
and
next
they won't
progression,
restart it though, probably, if they don't see the
not
value
with,
at $97 a month.
yeah, it's when people actually start doing the work. So this is churn, right? It's referred to as churn. Gym memberships have it. Anybody that has a recurring monthly revenue has churn, which means a certain number of people are going to sign up and then a certain number of people drop off. Certain amount of people sign up, certain amount of people drop off. The in and out is what the churn is. Um, a lot of churn can be reduced by talking to people when they want to cancel, asking questions like, why did you not find value in it? This and that, how could we make it better? And then some of them will decide to stay. But then at the same time, a good retargeting. So as people cancel, you can mark them as canceled, right? So that it stops charging their card, but they'll never start it on their own. So make sure you're doing emails out to those people or texts out to those people like once a month. That's just dropping a story, dropping how somebody wins. If you can start showing wins where somebody said, "Hey, I learned this thing or I applied this thing, and it worked for me," then that will help other people go, "Oh, maybe I really need that again." Because I've done it myself. I've not had the money or not had the time to do it, not done my business. And that's a normal part of average people's lives, right?
Yeah.
There's a reason there's a very small percentage of people that ever get what they want in life. It's because the vast majority of people can't show up every day and do the same boring, mundane tasks to actually get somewhere, right? So it just becomes that whole volume game and knowing that you're serving them. Like, don't forget that whether they take it seriously or not, you're actually serving them and you're actually helping them, right? And what you bring is valuable.
Yeah.
And like for them to show up or not is up to them. Because it's very easy to start to get down when we see people dropping off and to take it personal, like, well, isn't it good? Like, this is what you need, and I want to help you win. And some people, I'm not saying you are, some people get focused on those people instead of getting new people or marketing out to new people too. And so, and then part of it, I'm not saying, like I said, you're doing any of this. It's just me giving ideas and the way that we do things. Literally, we're getting ready to start calling like every one of our subscribers one-on-one and just saying, hey, how's it going? How can we help you? How can we make it better? Um, in the beginning, that seems like a lot of work. Alex Hormozy had a video that was like called Do the Unscalable. And essentially it's things like that, right? It's not scalable to have 1,000 subscribers and call every one of them as the owner every single month. It's not a scalable process, right? Most people go, I can't do that because I want to have 1,000 members and I'm not going to be able to call them all. But what he was saying was you need to do those things in the beginning, and then you could scale them by hiring other people to do them later. But a lot of people won't even do them in the beginning because they think it's not scalable or they don't want to do it long term. But it's one of the first and easiest things that we can do right off the bat. On average, it takes less than a minute. It's a minute and a half, about 90 seconds to make a phone call to somebody. They don't answer, and you leave a quick voicemail and then hang up. It's like 90 seconds. If they answer, you can get feedback and maybe convert them into a member or keep them longer, get feedback to make your stuff better that attracts more people. Most people won't even answer. It's just going to be leaving a voicemail. If you wanted to use text messages, you could write a text message and send a text message, but of course, a personal call from the owner or the coach of the community that they're showing up and paying to be in is going to be more valuable, right? In the beginning and might help you get more people or get more referrals of even just saying, hey, how can we make it better? Do you know any other agents that are struggling in the area that could use this? Because I'll give you $20 for every person or something that signs up, that kind of a deal. So like right
Were
in the beginning,
you ever able to figure that out? Because that when the first conversation we had, I was like, could I make this like an affiliate thing where they get a percentage and you're like, Mindy, that's a whole nother job. And you're like, I'm like, you're right, it is. Keeping track of that would be a whole nother job. But is there a way now to do that? Or
did you see those 4 videos I put out that was like launch your affiliate program?
I think I did. I didn't watch them, but I think I do remember seeing an email, but I
Okay,
wasn't
yeah,
sure exactly
perfect.
what that was about. Okay.
Hold on just a second. Hello, can you put a link to that playlist in the we have them on a YouTube channel playlist. So I'll get a link to the playlist. We'll put it in the Facebook group. And Hoel, go ahead and put it in the chat here so that she can have it. But yes, I did 4 videos. I think it was 4 videos that shows you how to launch your affiliate program in scalability. It is easier. And these 4 videos make it fairly easy. So like when we very first started, it wasn't quite as easy. It does take extra time, but we've made it a lot better since then already. And so now, yes, you could launch an affiliate program pretty easily. These 4 videos, none of them are long, but they'll show you exactly how to launch it, and then it'll be automated where they sign up as an affiliate, and then they'll get a custom link, and they'll be automatically able to share that link with other people. Now, when you guys have an affiliate program, just so you know, here's what to kind of preamble and look for with an affiliate program. You're going to have to, when I told you it's a whole nother job, you are going to have to talk to those people and kind of give them tips and ways that they can share their link. And sometimes you're going to have people are going to forget where to log in. They're going to forget their affiliate link, because it's some long slew of numbers and letters or whatever. And then um, other people, well, for the most part, some people aren't going to um, remember those things, and they're going to be like, where do I find my affiliate link? Or
Yeah.
they won't even think about telling somebody about it. So then it's still going to come down to you shooting out texts or phone calls or whatever, having those conversations, creating content, whatever that is. Like, if you share your link, I'll give you $20 per each person or 40% of their monthly recurring or something. And you're going to have to remind people to do it. Um, like we did with you, right? We built the landing page and simplified your affiliate link. So you could just say, go to fastscalability.com/empowered agents. And that way it drops straight on there. It's got your picture as the affiliate. Those are extra little things you can do to have people, to kind of help people remember and make it easier for them. Then instead of having to remember their long link, they just remember your website / their name.
Okay.
So there's little things like that that can make that easier. But go through those 4 videos because it won't take you long to set up.
Okay.
Like it's a pretty easy process now. And those videos really simplified like how to kind of run it.
Yeah. So $20 a month for 90 off of the $97. I mean, that's worth it, right?
Yeah. And you have to, there's 2 ways to talk to your people, right? Because when you guys, this is awesome because this is good for any community out there. You're going to have 2 customers that way, and they could both be, one person could be both customers, right? So if it's somebody joining your group and they're just paying monthly to be in there, naturally you're marketing and you're giving them texts and emails and teaching them how they can get value out of the group, how they can join the calls, helping them win in real estate or breaking their labels, whatever it is. But then you're also going to be encouraging them another way and saying, hey, as an affiliate, it's actually a stream of income for you. $20 a month may not sound like much, but when you get 10 people, it's an extra $200 a month. Does that cover your phone bill or your, the electricity or whatever it is? And you start relating it more to, hey, when you have 10, 20 people that signed up through your link, you're making extra $200, $400, $600 a month. And all you have to do is tell them to come to me. I'll take care of everything else. So you have to make sure you're reminding people of that as well. And you can kind of combine them, where it's like, hey, we do this inside the course. You can be doing your live calls weekly and say, if you think this is awesome and you haven't already signed up, sign up as an affiliate and we'll actually give you, and make some money back off of telling your friends about this community that you're a part of. And like, you could just remind people every single week.
Yeah.
But that's the whole it's another job thing I was talking about, is you have to make sure you're reminding people and teaching people about affiliates, because if not, they're like, meh, it's $20 or something. So when you set up your affiliate program, you can set it up to where it gives like a flat fee where it's like pays them $100 one time. So some people may like that better. If you say, hey, when you get somebody to sign up, I'll give you $100 bill. It's like, well, if it's $97 a month, it's basically going to cost you $3 to give them $100, but they might refer people because, hey, I get $100. And a lot of
Yeah.
people think that $100 is a good thing.
I bet
And
even
then
they
when
do
they
it
pay
for
the second,
$50.
yeah, probably. And that's what I mean. Like, kind of feel it out, feel your people out, think of yourself in that situation, right? Hey, 10 people is an extra $500 in your pocket, because you can set it up as a one-time fee or a recurring percentage when you
I
set
like
up your affiliate program.
I like that. Hey, did you guys ever get the Instagram post auto response thing figured out?
Yes, I think we messaged you about it and everything. I
Okay.
take it you didn't get it.
Nope. It's okay. Nope.
Okay, it was
I'll try it again.
because let me remember real quick. It was because it was on a reel, I believe.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what you
that's what the
said. Yeah.
problem was. Yeah, it was on a reel and it has to be on the post. That was
Okay.
the whole thing they're trying to figure out now.
Okay, but they're still trying to figure out how to do it on a reel, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
Like
got
it
it.
works on a post, but we
Okay.
haven't got the reels working,
Okay.
properly
I
yet.
did get
So,
that message. I did
okay,
that.
yeah, that one. So make sure you do it as a post,
Okay.
and then you can do the and that'll trigger properly and it'll work fine. We've tested that. That one works and everything else. The reel is causing the problem.
Oh, so you can still do the video, but you just have to post the video as a post, not a reel. Okay.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Yep. And that should fix that for you.
Okay.
And then for those of you who are wondering, like she's talking about, we have a pre-done workflow automation to where if you can do an Instagram post or a Facebook post, and if somebody comments a keyword, the bot, essentially the workflow, will automatically respond to them with sending them links or whatnot. So she was making it work on Instagram, and that's like a note for everybody. Make sure you make a post, not a reel. The automation will work with posts on your Instagrams, but not on a reel. And then in Facebook, if you make a post on Facebook to use the automation, it has to be on a business page. And you guys know I haven't talked a lot about business pages. I'm not a big fan because nobody ever goes to them. But if you want to use it, just so you guys know ahead of time, it has to be on a Facebook business page. So it's not quite up and ready to go for like groups and personal profiles or anything. Some of that's restrictions of Facebook. Who knows? Let me check the comments real quick. I see you, Crystal. So I think you sent an affiliate link for us. So go ahead, Crystal. What was the question? The affiliate
I was gonna
link?
say, do you understand? So, like, I got an email the other day,
Mhm.
with my affiliate link for fast scalability. I believe I've been a little bit, but I went ahead and shared that link. So I don't know, because that email I think was a little bit old. But so I was wondering if that link is still active, if they use it, and like where do we know if they partake or they use it? Where do we find our information if they use our affiliate link for fast scalability?
Gotcha. Let's see here.
And then the other question was, is that Instagram stuff set up with what you set up for me on my account, or is that something I need to go in and do on my own?
Nope, that's a new workflow thing that was added, I think a month or I don't know, within the last couple months. And so it's just in the workflows. So if you log into your account, scroll down on the left side, click on automation, and then click on create a workflow, then select a recipe, right? So choose one of the pre-done ones. And there's one that says Instagram comment automation. And then there's a Facebook comment automation. So it's one of the pre-done ones.
Okay. And
And then
then
when you select it, it will build it. And then you can go in and like change the things to match your stuff. Okay, here's a link. Go to app.fastscalability.com. I just put it in the chat too. That's where you'll go to log in to your dashboard for like the affiliate stuff. So you'll use your email that you signed up as an affiliate with, And if you forget the password, just do a forgot password and it'll send you a reset. But when you log in there, you'll be able to see your affiliate commissions and anything else.
Okay.
So it's app.fastscalability.com. And you can see like who's clicked on your link and come in as a lead, who's converted, how much money we owe you or have paid you, etc. Like all that information will be in there. As for your link itself, when you sign up as an affiliate, your link stays the same, right? You get an affiliate link, you share that. It sends people to the main landing page for scalability, but it tracks that they came through your link. And I believe it tracks your link for like 6 months, if I remember right. So in other words, if you share your affiliate link, and when you set up your affiliate program, Mindy, or anybody else is doing it, if you set up your affiliate program, it will ask you how long you want the cookie life. I believe is what it's called. And the cookie life means when an affiliate, so when Crystal shares her affiliate link to scalability and Aaron clicks on it and comes and checks out scalability, but doesn't sign up and doesn't buy, but then Aaron comes back 3 months later and signs up for scalability, if the cookie life is longer than 3 months, the system will recognize that that person originally came through Crystal's link and came back without Crystal's link, and you'll still get credit for it. So the longer you give your cookie life, you're giving your affiliates a longer opportunity to get paid off of them sending people over. So if I say, what's that?
What's the typical?
It's honestly, in my opinion, it's up to your, it's just up to like how you feel about it.
Yeah.
I do 6 months because I want people to actually feel like they could create an income stream and a business out of referring people to my products. So I want to give them time to remarket, follow up with people, and drive traffic. And I don't want to make it so short that they actually like make YouTube videos, send out emails, do work, and then get people to our website. And then 30 days later, their cookie life runs out, and then people start signing up and they don't get credit for it. And then they're like, you know what? It's not worth it. So I like to give people at least 3 months. Everything we've ever done has been at least 3 months. That's my personal opinion. A lot of people are like, well, if you have Mindy and Crystal referring people to your software, and Aaron first hears about it on Crystal and clicks to Crystal's link, but then Crystal never follows up with him. And then Aaron finds Mindy and goes through Mindy's link. Now it's going to give Crystal the credit because he came through her link originally 6 months ago, right? And so some people are like back and forth. I don't know. Should we make it shorter so that you have to keep following up? I personally never go any less than 3 months, and just because I'm like, hey, whoever's driving the traffic and following up with their people are going to get them. But it's a preference. You could make it 10 days, 15 days, 30, 60, 90, 180, whatever you want.
Thank you. Where did you say, so I logged into the app. Where did you say that that is located? I'm
The
logged on scalability.
the what to log in for your affiliate commissions?
To see who's clicked on the link and stuff like that.
Yep, you'd go to app.fastscalability.com,
Yep.
log in,
Yep.
and then you should see a dashboard that says Systems University in your profile. Do you see that?
I was just seeing I'm in my dashboard.
Okay. The 9 buttons, the 9 little dots in the top right corner, if you click on those, it should say affiliates.
Okay. In the top right corner.
Yes, there should be 9 buttons next to your picture.
Huh.
Yes or no?
No, I don't have a picture.
Yeah, it's just taking the link you did is just taking us to our main scalability dashboard. So I don't see that either. I see our main scalability dashboard.
Okay. All right, try this then. It's funny because I just did it on my computer and it went there. Try Systems U. So systems, just the letter U, systemsu.fastscalability.com. That one should take you there. That may have just been operator error on my part. I had all these logged in prior. So it's funny. I went to the app.fest scalability and it took me in there. But systems,
will it be our same login? Like if I have logged
whichever one you signed up, this one's going to be like for your affiliate. So whichever one you signed up as an affiliate for, so probably your personal email, I'm assuming.
Okay.
A lot of people do that. A lot of people will use a business email when they sign up for scalability to use it for their business, and they'll use their personal email to sign up as an affiliate, like their Gmail or something. That way they can get their payouts and everything. But once you log into that, that one should be the right one. Once you log in there, you should see your profile, 9 dots in the top right corner. Click on the 9 dots, affiliate, and that should take you to your leads and commissions and things.
Okay, cool.
Got it? That one work?
Well, I'm gonna have to figure out my login, but I'll do
Yeah.
that.
The password, man.
Now it's back to the same old problem of like, what's my password? What's my login?
Yeah.
Have that question a million times a day. And that's what I want you guys to understand too, right? As you have a membership, people have to be reminded, where do I go to get my stuff? When you have an affiliate program, people are going to go, I don't know where to find my link. People are going to go, I don't know how to log in. How do I do my password? Those are things that come along with it. It's not bad. It's just a part of life, right? Everybody's busy. Everybody has a lot of stuff going on. So it's not bad. It's just part of it. And I want you guys to know that it's part of it when you're launching your stuff. If you're committed to your stuff, though, your business, it's a business, right? It's making you money, or it will make you money and everything else, if you stick with it. So like understanding like what's the next level or the next stage, affiliates is an amazing way to grow a business because you're creating cash flow for someone else.
Right.
And then they're telling people about it, but you then have to market to affiliates. You can either direct market to people to join the community or market to affiliates, and affiliates market to people who join your community. Both work, and you'll get the capacity where you can do both eventually. But picking one in the beginning and saying, I'm going to commit to building an affiliate program, then it's things like I created those 4 videos. So in the Joel put the link in the chat here, and then go ahead and put it in the Facebook group if you haven't already. And go ahead and put it underneath the comments of this live on the YouTube channel too, please. But we created those 4 videos so that we could basically help grow our affiliate program. Because naturally in the videos, I'm like, hey, we have an affiliate program. Go here and sign up for our affiliate program and make 40% monthly recurring revenue. So we create the videos because now we have this playlist on YouTube that can build our affiliate army, right, over time, and teach them how to create their own affiliate program inside of our software. So you see, we go, hey, we're going to commit to building an affiliate program. How can we make it better? Well, let's teach people how to launch their own. And during that, we can tell them how to sign up for ours. So if you commit to an affiliate program, look at it as an actual business, an actual, like, this is my marketing strategy. How do I go to other, Mindy, in your case, how do I find other real estate people that have audiences or that have agents, like broker owners have agents? How do I find them and say, hey, I'll give you $100 for every person who signs up? Just share this link in an email or send out this email. It has your affiliate link. I know we used to do that. We used to actually write the emails for people, like write a series of 3 to 6 emails. And then we would give them, I'd reach out to you, Mindy, and I'd say, hey, here's 6 emails, and all of them already have your affiliate link in them. All you have to do is copy it, paste it into your sender, and send it out. And then people, it's like, I wrote the email for you. I put your link in it so you didn't have to find it. And then you would just send it out, and anybody who comes through, you get money for.
Yeah.
So the more
Awesome.
things you can do to make it easier for them, cooler for them, to make money for them, the more likely they are to do it. But it's going to be the same as everything. You'll have to be consistent. You'll have to let people know it's there. So like Mindy with yours, every time you do a live every week, remind people, hey, we pay you $50 for every person you refer over.
Yeah.
Comment below if you want to get signed up as an affiliate, and just let people comment. And then you can just reach out to them and show them how. Or if you follow those videos, it'll show you how to build an automated sign up form.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Cool. I'm gonna do that.
And then any other questions or anything for you guys?
I don't think so. I think I'm gonna hop on Tony Robbins' event. Tony and Dean are having an event today, so I think I'll hop on that.
Nice. Do it. Well, it was good to talk to you. Good
Okay,
luck with the affiliates. Shoot me a message if you need anything.
thank you. Have a great day.
See ya.
Happy Father's Day to you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Crystal,
Okay.
anything else I can do to serve you?
Um, no, I don't think so. I just got to get in there and do some messing around, and then maybe questions next week if I
I,
get
s-
stuck. But
I say it every day. You guys know I say it every day. Get in scalability and spend a minimum 15 to 30 minutes every day just poking around, playing with stuff, playing on a web page, designing things, moving things around. 30 minutes a day, you'll be amazed at how much you'll learn and how fast you'll move through it because of the consistency of like every day. Every time we miss a day or miss a couple days, just plan on forgetting what you practiced 3 days earlier. So like the frequency and consistency is what's going to help keep that actually like working for you. So make sure you're getting in and playing with it every, 30 minutes every single day. It'll compound,
well,
I guarantee you.
and I was looking because the password thing. So if we change the password on to see our affiliate, that's connected to our main password on
Nope.
scalability. It's a different one.
Nope, those are two different things. Yep. So our
Okay.
affiliate program is still, our client portal is completely separate. So your login password for your affiliate deal at the systemsview.fastscalability is different than your login to use your software. They're like all in the same thing, but they're still separated.
Because I was looking on that and I don't know my main password. So I was like, I don't want to change all the passwords.
You're like, there we go. I just messed it up again.
Yep.
Now I'm
Like,
lost again.
no, start at the beginning. Come on.
Well, these are good questions. I appreciate it because we are going to start going in. I'm actually putting together basically like a workshop or masterclass, whatever you want to call it, but a start to finish on communities, why people need it, how to do it, and then how to set up like client portal and how to use the groups and communities inside scalability. If you decide you don't want to use like Facebook groups or something different, because they've come a long ways. And so we have leaderboards and everything else in there that kind of model some of the other software that's out there. And it's come a long way since we first started. So we'll be doing a live workshop here in the next week or two. And so these are good questions because lots of people have communities or have a community idea. And it's such a popular topic right now. And, I've been saying it since January at least. There was like, we're committed this year to what we call scalable subscriptions, paid communities, because I think everybody needs one. So it's good. Like, continue to go deeper into your community. And like I said, for you specifically, now you know it works. Did that really give you some confidence? Like when somebody started paying, it was like, even though it was one, it was kind of like, oh, I made my first dollar.
Well, yeah. I mean, it felt really good. It's MJ. So I love
I
her.
don't care who it is. Somebody's paying.
Right.
Don't
But
write it
no,
off. Take that
no, I'm
blessing.
not writing it up. I love her. Like, I mean, no, for reals, because even Brian Norm, I was doing a call with him and he was talking about your circle of people that are editors and partners and inheritors and like who's in your circle. So, um, the community, at least to start, like we're editors of each other at the moment. So
Mhm.
even if it's just one, it's a big deal. And
Absolutely.
so so yeah, and as it grows, so maybe you can help us. We kind of decided that we're going to go ahead and record, even though we got into some really deep personal stuff on the this week. Um, like what is your feeling on that? Like since it is kind of one-on-one at the moment, till more people like join in, do you think it's still important to record and put those videos in the community or to pour into her one-on-one at the moment?
You are pouring into her one-on-one, whether it's recorded or not.
But I mean, it's
So
like
I
deep
would,
personal stuff like
yeah,
that.
but that's kind of the point of these groups,
Okay.
right? Like that's the
Right.
point. We're trying to get past the surface level of watching a YouTube video and getting nothing back.
Right.
Right? That's the point of a community. You're supposed to go into relationship with people and go and get to know each other and dig into the problems and solve the real problem. And that's why we started going live at 11:30 period on YouTube. And whatever we talk about will be streamed live on YouTube and recorded and left there for the replay. because that's honestly what people want. They want the deep connectedness. And so we're not doing a service by hiding it, by being like, oh, we had this presentation that we did, and then all the good stuff happened behind the background, but you'll never see that. Like, well, that kind of sucks, because that's what's going to make people want to join if they haven't. And it'll make people feel more connected and want to stay when they do. So one, it
So
gives you
do
practice.
you make that clear? Because I mean, I know you're teaching us systems and you're teaching us stuff. So like label breakers, we're like, digging into stuff. So it can get
Mhm.
deep and personal. So is that something that I should make clear in a disclaimer that it could be that? So when people join, like they don't think like we're just sharing all their secret deep stuff with the world as they come into the community.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
because it will be
that's
just
part of
in
it.
the community for the people that pay that. Like it's not
Uh-huh.
going to be broadcast to the whole world, but it will be
Exactly.
recorded for the people in the community.
Yep.
So
Exactly. Like people who are paying for a community, label breakers, if they understand your community, they know they're there to get deep and to break off some stuff they may not even know is there.
right.
So there's an understanding. Those are the things you're going to talk about in there. And that's why they're there. They're trying to find those things and get rid of them. So as long as they know, hey, yes, we go live on Zoom and the replays are posted in the group so that you can watch all the replays. Like in the beginning, when new people are there or part of your intro, you could make people aware of that. So like now we started going live at 11:30. So when you guys join as subscribers, you're live on YouTube. As soon as you pop into Zoom, we're there for the world to see. You don't get around it. So we used to go live at 11:30 just with our subscribers in a closed Zoom room. And then at 12, we would go live on YouTube. So everybody was like on and be like, okay, hold on a second. I'm going to remove you guys from the room. We're going to do an intro on YouTube. And then we're going to come back and bring all of you in. And then we're going to start. So everybody was aware when we were live on YouTube, but they still knew that we were posting recordings into the group. So when we started saying we're going to be live as soon as you enter, we just added it to the welcome or to the text or the email every week, right? You get an email that says, hey, just so you know, when you join at 11:30, we will already be live. So be patient if you have to wait in the waiting room. So we kind of give you a little heads up, right? You can make it part of your intro if you feel like there's a depth and people might not want their stuff shared. Just remind people, just be like, hey, just so you guys remember, like we do this every week. Thursday, 6 o'clock. And the replays will always be recorded and put in the Facebook group for you and everybody to go back and watch and catch up on. So everything we talk about does get recorded and does get put in our private group. We don't use it for content out to the world, but it is inside of our group because that's what people are paying to be a part of. And then you could dig in from there. So like if you feel like it might be an issue, just make it part of your welcome or part of your intro every single week.
And now that you said that, because going through my funnel, did you set up that time actually when people sign up on Thursday? Because I actually changed it where we're just going live right after Label Breakers live on Wednesday, and we're just continuing the conversation in the group.
Yeah. So when we build it, you give us the day and time that you want to go live, and we
Okay.
build it into that entire year worth of reminders.
Okay. So I
So
need
they
to
get a
change. So
reminder.
we
Yep.
need to
So
change that in
go into the weekly call reminder automation, and everywhere you see an email,
Mhm.
every one of those emails has the link to join live on Zoom with your date and time. So if you want to change the date and time, you need to change those.
And it has the Zoom link because
Yeah.
dude, I haven't switched to Zoom yet. I'm still using Restream until I get more than 10 because Restream actually added where you can go live now in your Facebook group on Restream again with the passkey. So Facebook, so I can go straight to my group. I can put it on YouTube if I want.
Mm-hmm.
So and since I don't have more than 10 at the moment, I'm using what I know.
All right. It'll be what you know
So
until you decide to know something else. So whenever is
right,
fine.
right. Until my brain's ready for more expansion.
Yep. Until your brain's ready to do the next thing. I'm somebody, this is just me, but I've chosen to be like when I learn something or I have to change something, I'm just going to immediately figure out a new process. I'm going to switch to it. I'm going to get used to it. Get used to it as quick as possible. That's me.
I
But
know
there's
that's
nothing
you.
wrong. There's nothing wrong with hey, this works and I'm
Right?
used to it. Keep using it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Nope. If he brings fast acceleration, then he'll bring fast acceleration to learn the next thing.
Yep, exactly. Cool. Well, anything else I can do before we wrap up?
Um, I don't think so at the moment. It's just good to pop on here. It's been a little bit. So yeah, when I popped on, I was like, oh, we're live at 11:30. I didn't know that until today.
Yep. Everybody got to watch you fumble around trying to find the mute
I
button.
know. I'm to switch my camera. I got a new camera and all that.
Yep. All right, cool. Well, it was good to catch up with you. I'm glad things are going well.
Yeah. Thank you. You have a good
Cool.
weekend. Happy Father's Day.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, as always, time is something you guys can never get back. So I appreciate you giving me some of your time, and we promise to not waste it unless I absolutely have to. Have a good weekend. We'll catch you guys next week.